Mrozinski Family Homestead. I'm super excited today because we get to start on our garden shed build. Now this garden shed build in Saluda County, you can build a structure up to 200 feet without having a building permit. So to store some of our tools and stuff like that, we are going to build a 12.5 by 16 foot garden shed. Now it is going to go right over here behind me, on the other side of that white barrel behind the garden, and I'm just super excited because I've been waiting on this and waiting on this. This was like the number 2, and now that the garden's done, like we've said in many of our videos, we are tired of hauling stuff back and forth. Now I could just bring my garden stuff here, like my shovels, rakes, and stuff like that, and keep everything here, and it'd be safe. The husband and Pat are down there in the woods sawing or fixing to cut down a cedar tree. We're gonna use cedar as the 4 corners because it takes cedar a lot longer to rot. And you don't have to do a whole lot of treating as far as burning the wood. We called around yesterday to get some 6x6 posts, and they want $50 a piece for 10 foot. So we're not going to do that. We are not going to spend that money when we have trees on our property that can come down, and it won't be a big burden to us, and we could just use what we got off the property. What greater thing is that? So we got the kids are riding on the 4-wheeler, camp is set up. Now it's time to just get to work. Alright guys, so we did some changing of measurements and configuring, They're over there just digging the holes. We got a second hole dug. We're gonna get those 2 poles in on that one side of the wall, and then we're gonna do the other 2 and then square everything up. But they're doing a good job. Everybody's working hard. We're so thankful for Pat for being out here and helping us. So.
Guess I didn't see them.
Gracie, give me something to drink, please.
Here, Daddy. Orange mango.
Orange mango.
You need to get your brain straight. Go sit down.
No, I'm good. I just, my thing.
We're gonna cut them off.
That thing being 10 foot and having that side being 12 foot for being this short of a building.
It's not gonna work.
It's gonna be too dang tall. It ain't necessary to be that tall.
That's fine. I understand that. I agree with you. We'll cut it off.
So 8 on this side, 10 on this side. We can, like, I was wanting
You're fine.
screw one here, screw it here, and screw it down there. But make sure they're plumb level even before we screw them together. Then we can use
Charcoal, baby.
another one to hold it this way. Screw it here, let it overhang 10 feet because they're 20-foot boards, and then just screw it there, make them plumb level. And then we'll box it in. We'll box the building in.
What has been the hardest thing about putting these poles on the ground?
Moving them. And granted, Pat did a lot of the moving of them. But I just didn't have the ambition to pick them up today.
Yeah, I know. They're heavy.
Holding the chainsaw for a while, you know, it puts a little tear on you. But
So what is the final measurement we are going with? Because it's been changed. 10 by 20?
238. 238 for the length.
Revision 6.3.
What? Y'all just confused me.
For the length of the 20-foot long is 238.
Okay. About 10 foot?
No, it says 2 inches. 2 inches shy of 20 feet.
2 inches shy of 20 feet. So when we put the boards on the outside to box it all in, it'll be about approximately 20 feet. It'll be like an inch wider.
Yeah, like a little inch, but I don't
But
think
the overall final dimensions will be.
Well, if somebody comes out and is picky,
well, as in,
I don't think they're going to be picky, but I could tell you, you can say, well, don't square feet goes by the inner, not the outer. And technically, you can go around the pole. Is that pole?
yeah, well, I mean, the inner square feet is going to be 20 by 20. The outer is going to be
a shy.
Or no, a more 20 by 20, like a bigger, a hair. It's going to be about an inch bigger.
Okay.
The outside dimension, but the inside, this whole pole is going to be on the inside dimension measurement.
Okay.
So, I mean, with a rough cut, you know, log.
I think we're doing pretty good.
That's as close as you can get to be 10 by 20 building.
But you know, these posts are really pretty.
This one's actually.
They're pretty.
This is actually a good board. I mean, if you think about it, it's actually pretty good. I mean, it's pretty symmetrical. I mean, it ain't, you know, bad off. You know what I'm saying? That.
Can you wave to the camera? Say hi. Alright. Good to go?
Yeah.
Have a kiss? Give me a kiss.
What we got?
Alright.
Hey, man.
Come here.
Bad.
Come here and hold this for me and Daddy.
You happy with it?
Happy with it. Done. Yep, very happy.
You happy with it?
I'm not the one that's got to look at it every day. I'm not the one that has to listen to her if she doesn't like it.
Oh, she ain't that picky. As long as it's done for her, that's all she cares about.
Honestly, yeah.
Well, I'm the one that's the perfectionist.
That's why earlier when y'all were sitting there talking about measurements and stuff.
Everything.
That's why earlier when y'all were sitting there talking about measurements and stuff, I really didn't care. I just wanted it built. Come over here.
Hey y'all, we just put the 4 poles in for the garden shed build. We did cut cedar from the property. So
why did you use cedar?
Well, the reason why we didn't use anything else but cedar is because you really don't have to, you can put cedar straight in the ground. You don't need to, you know,
treat it.
You don't need to burn it. You don't need to scar it. You don't need to take the bark off it. You can just set it in the ground and you're good to go. And it'll last a very long time. So that's why we use cedar, and we have plenty of it here on the property. So we were thinking about doing the burning on using our pine trees, but we backed out of doing that. So we seen a lot of cedar poles that were similar in the same size. So that's the reason why we use cedar. Just a quicker time frame and less work to get them in the ground. So we also had Pat come back out, and he come out and helped us do this. And if it wasn't for him, I would have never finished this part today. So I appreciate you, Pat, and
no problem as always.
So until next time, may God bless you like He has us, and we're gonna have Pat come out, you know, as many times as he wants to offer his help, which is great. Hopefully very soon in the future we might be putting some footings out here.